I mean exactly by the word creating wealthy consciousness? See, here I am giving you a word, wealth consciousness. I mean few things. First, removing the self-conscious of your inner space. Morning you feel like you want to work, make $1 billion and become a big boss of a company. Evening you feel like dropping everything and going and lying down in a beach and having vacation. See, one side, you enjoy the busy life. The other side, your mind just want to get rid of everything. This constant oscillation, not having clarity, not having stability, continuously not having stability makes you lose faith on you. You can see many times when you make decisions, you yourself feel, oh, I'll make this decision, but after 2 days I myself may repent. Why unnecessarily? Wait, let's wait. First step we are going to do is removing conflicting, contradicting, complicating desires of your mind. Please understand, conflicting means morning you want to do one thing, evening you want to do something completely opposite. Second, contradicting. Even in one statement you contradict yourself. I have seen sometimes people come and tell me, my headache should get cured. The more and more number of times you tell, my headache should get cured, my headache should get cured, you are strengthening your headache inside. Any word repeated more and more number of times inside is going to become strong inside. When you say more and more number of times, my headache should get cured, my headache should get cured, I should get rid of headache, what happens? Headache becomes more stronger in you. More number of times you remember the headache. Many times, you strengthen your enemy eating him in you. Understand, this is only contradiction. Conflict means feeling different things at different time, not having clarity. Contradiction means at the same time giving life to both energies. Like you heard the story of Wali. Wali had a boon. Whoever stands in front of him, he will have half of their power. Same way, when you say I should get rid of my headache, you already gave half power to headache. Instead, you should be repeating the word, I should become healthy. Even the words you utter inside, the visualizations you have inside should be in tune, in positive tone, not be self-contradicting. If you constantly say, I should be out of poverty, you are strengthening poverty by constantly remembering it. These are the contradicting desires. Third, complication. Complication means you don't even know why you are doing it. Complicate things. Further, I don't need to give any example. You just look from your morning. You will have at least 2 examples. You just complicate things. You know, if you talk to your spouse about this problem now, it will be solved. But you think, why should I talk to him? Let him first smile at me. What is the hurry now? I'll talk day after tomorrow. Complicating things which can be easily sorted out. Many of your desires, your movements, your actions, you complicate. Because you have a prejudice, it cannot be solved. All of you understand? How you relate with yourself. Conflicting, contradicting, complicating the desires. Please come to the space of listening. Listen. I told you the purpose of this program is two things. One, to clean up the incompletions, tense you carry about wealth, and create a right space, a powerful magnetic energy center in you to attract wealth, situations supporting you to create wealth, people supporting you to create wealth, making you like a magnetic energy center for manifesting the wealth the way you. It's a clear science. Anything you decide as your perception, belief, intention, life, you become magnetic for. Listen. Because anything you intend, you become energy center for it. You become magnetic energy center for it. Now, consciously decide what do you want to manifest in next 3 months in your wealth field. Please understand. Now I am going to awaken your Kundalini Shakti and concentratedly make it flow in the direction of your wealth. I'll make your intention now as an energy field for you. Next 3 months, don't even plan for some 30 years, no. Next 3 months, what do you want to do? Don't even plan with your abilities. Here, just your abilities are not going to be working. My abilities are also going to support you. So don't have the restriction based on your ability. You write clearly what is your intention. What is it you want to manifest in next 3 months in the field of wealth? Whatever you think as wealth. Sometime you may think more than money, currency, some person as a wealth for your life, or some situation as wealth for your life, or some being active, or whatever. Whatever you consider as your wealth. Sometimes people feel even extraordinary powers as your wealth. Whatever you consider as your wealth, you want to manifest, attract in the next 3 months, please pen down. Decide very consciously, because I am going to stream your Kundalini energy into this thought current, into your intention. So it will become reality. Please do not go on manifesting powers that will actually make you healthy, wealthy. For example, if you are moving a matter, don't think just you are only moving a matter. You will be cleaning your liver and kidney and
Heart, during those moments, if you even medically test, your internal organs will be at their best performance. When you move a matter, time stops working on you and the anti-aging happens to you. A reversal of all the physical damage done to your body by time happens. If you just move a matter through power manifestation, your yoga will become amazing. Your digestion will become amazing. And your wealth manifestation will become amazing. Because you need to understand all power manifests from the space of Mahadeva, Sadashiva. It's not that for each power you have a separate mantra and you use that mantra, only that power manifests. No. You use tantra, not mantra, which is same for all power manifestation. Go on be power manifesting. Go on be reaching out to others. Go on be causing. I tell you. That just makes you a pure channel of Mahadeva, Sadashiva. That makes you a pure channel of Sadashiva. The only solution to have abundance in the life, go deeper into your muscle memory. Remove this tiredness, life negative patterns. Go into your biomemory. Remove these life negative cognitions. That is why I tell you, first step in abundance is yoga and the long breath. Breathing deeply and yoga is the first step in abundance. Because that is when even your muscle memory is ready for abundance. Go deeper into muscle memory, biomemory, and bioenergy. Even if you have billions, but you are all the time tired, bored, you are not going to experience abundance. So the first thing, get into your muscle memory the incompletions you stored against abundance. Actually, there are people, the moment their project is going to be successful, even they cannot tolerate. They will fall into tiredness and confusion and collapse it. Destroy it. Get into your muscle memory and see, do you have that pattern? We all have that cute feeling of living with a minimal memory, because somehow we think more number of thoughts means more stress, which is completely wrong. Listen, which is completely wrong. More number of thoughts are not more stress. More number of thoughts from incompletions are more stress. See, it is your internal fight which encourages thoughts and which wants to be thoughtless. That is stressful.
Actually, thoughts by themselves are like Lakshmi, wealth. Right way of applying it, you can just manifest wealth without manipulating. There are only two kinds of people who are wealthier in the planet Earth, the humanity. One who manifest wealth, other one who manipulate wealth. That's all. Thoughts are like Lakshmi. If you know how to manifest them, you will manifest wealth. But if you are stupid to manipulate yourself, you will be manipulating wealth. Anything manifested can never be taken away from you by anybody. Anything manipulated can never stay with you, however you may try. I am telling you. Anything manifested can never be taken away from you, however you try. How much ever your detractors, opponents, enemies try, nothing can be taken away from you. Thoughts by themselves are not enemies. But your conflict with thoughts, doubt about thoughts, hatred towards thoughts, they are the biggest. Your DNA strands are connected through water, hydrophobic material. DNA strands and the consciousness is connected through sound, sounds with which they are connected matters. The good news is you can reprogram, replace the old sounds through which your consciousness and DNA strands are tied together, connected together. The great news is you can use these 4 opportunities to do it easily. I'll give you the precise conclusion. Whenever you feel hungry, angry, lusty, sleepy, intensely reverberate your whole being with Mahavagya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, with the decision, let my being, let my consciousness manifest itself in my DNA using this Mahavagya as connection point. Let Mahavagya be the connective point, I tell you. Immediately you will experience Kailasa. This Mahavagya is directly from Kailasa. Anyone who decides to use Mahavagya to connect your consciousness and DNA will have the ultimate superconscious mutation. You will manifest health, you will manifest wealth, you will manifest beautiful relationships, you will manifest blissful life.
Really, I'm telling you. Just sit with your third eye and look into your life. What all the way you can manifest wealth to fulfill your plans. And every meeting, align yourself to your third eye and start. You just know what the other person is thinking and you will talk to make the meeting successful. Third eye is the biggest gift you can use in 1000 ways to manifest abundance in
Nithyanandam, there is a very, very powerful revelation from Swamiji on apologies for the technical glitch. Yes. There is a very powerful revelation from Swamiji where Swamiji revealed about different techniques to manifest wealth. If I'm seeing more of you joining us, Nithyanandam, Ma Brahmanyana,
Ma Mail Kalaki,
and Bhagavan, Shri Andrea, and Tanja Devani, Gyan Franco, Ma Valentine, Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, to all of you that are joining us more and more, I'm so excited to see all of you as more of you are joining, because in just a few more minutes, we are actually, in very shortly, we all are going to be entering into preparing ourselves so we can reach through the cosmic portal to the Vaikuntha Loka. And so delighted to have each one of you. A warm welcome to all of you that are joining our live stream right now. How are you all doing? And Happy New Year to all of you that are joining us. And I just wanted to hear from you all the viewers that have been watching us, watching the segment so far. What are the clicks and the understanding, the powerful cognitions that you all got? I request each one to share. You all can post what click each of you has. What click did each of you get through the video, through the satsang that Swamiji revealed to all of us? Understanding wealth, the ideas that we have about wealth plays an extremely important role, because the caution that you have about wealth is what is going to decide what you're going to manifest. It is the cognition that we have which decides the life that we manifest. And Swamiji so profoundly revealed to us about this secret, the sacred secret using which we all can manifest wealth. Now, all the participants that are sitting with us here right now, I request all of you to share with us. Let me know what is the click that each of you got on wealth. What did each of you click with as the techniques to manifest wealth? I'm sure one best technique I'm sure everybody would have clicked with is Swamiji revealed beautifully how intense excitement, intense joy, just for 11 days to be maintained, that is enough for to unlock the aspect of manifesting wealth, our ability to manifest wealth. So I request everybody to share with us. Each of you can share with us. Andrea Pilion Mornioli and Gianfranco Brinkman, Mail Kalahiki, and each of you can put in the chat, because this is a very, very, very powerful time. Everybody that are sitting with us on Nayana Diksha, all the participants that are sitting with us on YouTube, Facebook, we are having right now few thousand of you watching it, but the best way you can reap the maximum benefits out of this is please share this video to people. Do at least take next 5 minutes to share this video that you're all watching, the live stream you're all watching. Share it on your Facebook, at least to 25 of your friends. I request everybody that are watching to do this. Now, Ma Brahmanyana and Sri Andrea, Mail Kalaiki, and all the other participants that are sitting with us on Nayana Diksha. I request everyone, Kalabhairava, Hamsa Nithyananda, and Ma Lucy, Ma Fenzu, Ma Yogananda Rupini, I request all of you, take next 5 to 10 minutes. Each of you have received some powerful cognitions till now through the darshan, right? Through the session that we all received and the secrets that Swamiji revealed. I now request everybody to please take a few minutes and share this at least with 5 to 10 of your friends. Yes. Now, as you're sharing, now let's enter into the next step. We're going to do a very quick exercise, understanding one of the most important things that is happening inside us, which is the conflicting desires, complicating desires, contradictory desires. Actually, in every segment that we do this, usually we have a So now we are going to be doing a very important step. So before that, I would like to take you all through a very quick, I would say, activity. Are you all ready for this? This activity, please put yes in the chat. Okay. Visualizing along with me as I'm telling you to visualize. Close your eyes. I request everyone to do this. Let's just take a moment now. Please close your eyes. I'm going to be telling you a few sentences. And I want each of you to visualize whatever I'm saying. Right? Please close your eyes. I am standing. I am walking. I am sitting. I am eating. I am playing. Visualized? Now I'm going to tell the next set of sentences. I am swimming. I am not standing. I am not sitting. I am not jumping. I am not swimming. Okay, pause. Relax. Now, you all visualize along with me, right? What is the observation that you all had from this round? What is the observation that each of you had when I told this? What is it that you had? Whenever I said sentences that are positive, like when I said, I am standing or I am sitting, you were able to visualize yourself doing that action. So when I say positive, negative, I don't mean the meaning of the sentence, but the verb that I'm using. When I said I am not standing or I am not sitting, were you able to visualize yourself as not sitting? No. Our mind cannot visualize this word not. How many of you are clicking with this? Because when I say the word sentence as I am not standing or I am not sitting, you won't be able to visualize that not. Like if when you say that I am not standing, what is the visualization you'll have? Probably another action. You will only think of yourself as when I say I am not standing. You might think of yourself as you're sitting, but again, that is becoming another action. Eleanor Mayer is saying, I visualize also the negative one. Eleanor Mayer, can you describe to me what exactly you visualized? When I said the sentence, I am not standing, what did you visualize? Probably another action. See, understand this. This understanding this will help you understand this exercise that we're going to be doing now. And doing this exercise sincerely will help you become literally a wealth magnet. Like you will be able to generate wealth like anything. Right. So Eleanor Mayer, that's what I'm saying. Again, you were only able to visualize yourself standing. Because there is no visualization for that word not. You might visualize that word N-O-T, but that's not a action. See, now, if you understand this clearly, this will help us understand how our mind functions. Actually, in the Gurukul, right, we do not use the word no, not. Like to conduct this program, to share, to communicate with like the common people so that they don't get confused. Yeah, so we use these words. Otherwise, in Gurukul, the language is zero. We use the word zero. We use the word avoid. We use like more positive words. So more on this later, but like just to share with you, now this is the way your mind functions. So this takes us to the next step. To understand this more deeper, we are going to be going through conflicting desires, contradictory desires, and complicating desires. How these happen and what exactly are these desires, how they impact us. So we are going to be going through that now. I request every one of you here to take paper and pen and please join us along. So all of you are going to be taking a paper and pen? Yes. Ma Eleanor Mayer, Matanja Deverne, I request all of you to join us for this. And how many of you clicked with this example that we shared? Please share in the chat. How many of you were like, yes, 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 this is clicking with me? Because this will lead us to the next understanding. When you say the term, I am sitting, you are able to visualize yourself sitting. But when I say the sentence, I am not sitting, you can only visualize yourself as standing. You can only visualize yourself doing some other action. So this brings us to the next thing. When you say, let's say you have a headache, and you go on repeating, I want to get rid of my headache. I want to get rid of my headache. I want to get rid of my headache. Do you know something? You're actually empowering your headache, because every single time you say you want to get rid of your headache, you are visualizing your headache again and again and again. So this is what is a self-contradictory words that we give to ourselves. See, there are three things, right? Three types of desires. Conflicting, the self-conflicting desires, self-contradicting desires, and self-complicating desires. Now, I request every one of you to come along with us, walk along with us in this process. So please have a paper and pen along with you so that you all can do the process as we guide you all. So now what you will be doing is, first, we are going to be understanding the self-conflicting desires. Many times, right, in the morning, when you wake up, you're like all fresh and you're so inspired. So what you do, you decide saying that, because you're waking up with so much of energy, freshness, you really want to work. Okay, so you decide, okay, I really need to become an entrepreneur. I need to make $1 billion and become a big boss of my company. And then everything will be like so high. You'll make a decision like that. See, I am going to become a karta. I am going to become a billionaire. I am going to manifest this. I'm going to manifest that. I'm going to build a house. I'm going to build a huge house. So all these will be like all fresh in making the decision. By evening, when you feel like tired, what you decide, like when you come back, you'll feel like just dropping everything and lying down. You'll be like, who wants all this? Better let me just leave everything and go on a vacation and chill. Why am I running around like this and working like a dog day and night? So we'll have so many such vocabularies that are running in us, right? So we will be like thinking all this, oh, I'm doing so much of hard work, but why all that? Let me just stop. I'm just so tired with it. Let me just go to vacation. So one side, you enjoy your busy life, right? In the morning, you're all inspired when you feel energy and you feel like I should make $1 billion. On the other side, your mind just wants to get rid of everything. When you start going to office, you'll not be able to handle distance. You'll be like, I cannot work like this. I cannot become like a log like this, right? Whole day, I cannot be working. I need a vacation. I need a break. So leave it. I'm leaving all this. I just want a vacation. So your mind literally from one opposite jumps to the other extreme, and this oscillation constantly happens. There's a conflicting in desire. So this constant oscillation where you're not having clarity, not having stability in your decision, which makes you lose faith on you. So the first type of desire is self-conflicting. What I just explained is the self-conflicting desires. So this self-conflicting desire is where you make one decision in the morning, one decision in the evening. Your mind constantly oscillates without stability with one decision. How many of you can relate with this? Like you have one decision in the morning and by night you have another decision. Like there are two desires, two separate desires, which conflicts with each other. Like for example, like right now you would have had a desire to go, I'll give you an example. You're meeting a friend after a long time. Okay. And then you're talking to that friend. You feel like, yes, I have to, you already get a desire that, I want to make like join hands with him, collab with him and make a company. I have to do this will be my plan. Like you have a desire like that. And then you get to know that he had like something had happened, something bad had happened. He made you feel bad just in like an hour or two. And then you felt, then again you have other thing which says, no, I shouldn't do anything for him. He'll like all incompletions building up, and then you have a totally different thing. But both of these two different desires are conflicting with each other. Most relatable one I'll tell you. In the night, you decide tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. sharp, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to do a full yoga and like really do heavy workout. I'm going to be like, fit. You just commit to yourself. You say, yes, I'm going to do. The next morning, you have another desire, this desire to sleep. You want to sleep. You're like, I'm not going to wake up now. Let me sleep for 1 more hour. Just 1 more hour. Maybe I'll start my yoga from tomorrow. So that's another desire. So now both of these are conflicting with each other. So this type of desires are called as conflicting desires. How many of you are understanding this? I request everyone to post it here. See, I request all of you to post it. So we are able to understand how much you are able to understand. We will also be able to see how much you're able to click with it, how much you're able to understand. And we will also be able to help you out, like to deepen your understandings more. So I request all of you to type and put it here. Whoever is listening to the session, please type and put it here. As you're understanding, please put here. So first we went through the conflicting desires, right? Where there's instability constant. Next is the self-contradicting desires. So you all can put your understanding on the conflicting desire. We'll be moving to the self-contradicting desires. So in the self-contradicting desires, the next part, listen to this very carefully. It's a little subtle, but you can catch it. See, many times you make statements like, I want to get rid of my headache. These are all so like ingrained in our language. We might not necessarily find it odd, but listen to this. It's very, very important because this will change the way you talk to yourself. Many times we say, I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be inactive like this. I don't want to be unhealthy. I don't want to be this thing. I want to get rid of my headache. I want to stop being lazy. I want to stop being fascinating in life. So we make so many statements like this. So you may wonder what is wrong with this statement. It's common. So many of us talk like this. So many statements in a day we make like this. What is wrong with it? Swamiji so beautifully explains it. Please understand. Any word, the more and more you keep repeating it in your inner space, that becomes reality. Listen very carefully. It is not a sentence. Every word you utter, that makes in your inner space, it doesn't know. It is not a Grammarly. It doesn't know the English statements that you make. It doesn't know all of that. All that it knows is the words that you utter inside you. So what do you say? You say, I don't want to be poor. Right? I want to get rid of headache. I want to get rid of poverty. Or even if you say that I want to make sure, like I take like it's like this. You take a resolution saying that, oh, I want to get rid of my loans. I want to pay back all my loans. I want to be able to clear my loans. Even those statements, because again you're empowering the word loan over there. You're not saying, see, even if you say, oh, I have to get healed from my fever. You might think, yes, this is such a positive statement, Are. I'm talking about healing. No. You're using the word healing, but along with, in the same sentence, you're also using the word fever. So what gets counted is not your full sentence, but what words you use in your sentence. So I want to get rid of poverty. As much as you're uttering the word I want to get rid, you're also uttering the word poverty. So what happens? Your inner space counts both of them together. So it only counts your poverty. It constantly counts that also. So as much as you're empowering, I want to get rid, you are also empowering poverty. So what happens? You contradict your own statement. One side you're saying, I want to get rid. On the other side, you're empowering poverty. So what happens? You can never ever get out of that poverty because you constantly keep telling yourself about poverty again and again and again. That is why Swamiji beautifully tells, you should not say, I want to get rid of poverty. Say, I want to become wealthy. You should not say, I want to get rid of headache. Say, I want to become healthy. I want to become active. Constantly uttering life positive, life affirmative statements to yourself. What happens to that is you keep repeating those words again and again and again in your inner space. You start programming your inner space to visualize that. What happens is when you constantly say, I want to get rid of poverty, you only end up visualizing poverty. Isn't it? How many of you are clicking with this? I request all of you, see, I see many viewers joining us. Each of you, I have this request, please do this process sincerely and please interact. Post in the comment section, you can keep interacting with us. Whatever your understandings are, keep posting it to us, because the understandings that you have is only going to decide the amount of things you're going to be able to look inside inner space and how much you can benefit from this exercise. Your understanding is very important for you to be able to do this exercise also properly, because here you will also going to be looking in and we're going to be sharing with you some of the specific things to look in. Okay, Eleanor Mayer is asking, but what about when we example visualize? As Swamiji said, pain doesn't exist. Is it not manifesting pain? Eleanor Mayer, any words, any sentences that Swamiji is uttering, when you visualize it as Swamiji is uttering, at that time you are empowered and fueled with the powerful cognition Swamiji has given. So the very visualization of you is much higher. Every time you utter a powerful cognition that Swamiji gives, your visualization is Swamiji. So that itself fuels your consciousness to manifest the best thing that you want in your life. How many of you are clicking with this? Eleanor Mayer, hope you're understanding this. See, congratulations to the nice participation that you're having. Each one of you that are participating here, we really appreciate your participation, because your participation means that you are interested and committed your transformation, because that shows the sincerity with which you want to transform, the sincerity with which you want to really, really rebuild yourself as someone new for this year. And you will see how this sincerity of yours will make you manifest the most auspicious things for you in your life. How many of you are clicking with this? So far, I request everyone to type and post your understanding. We'll help you out with your understandings more and more. So now we understood the self-contradicting desire. Now let us understand what exactly is the difference between self-conflicting and contradicting desires. Great. So happy to see all of you responding. I request every single viewer that are here with us, please post in the live chat section. Please post what your understanding is in the live chat section. We will help you to understand it more and more deeply. Eleanor Mayer, it's very nice to see your participation. And Maili Kalahiki and Shri Andrea Pillen, many of you that are responding actively. Congratulations to you, because here you are more committed to your transformation. Now, we are going to understand each desire clearly. I hope all of you understood the first one. The first one is self-conflicting desires, meaning two different desires that you are generating, both of which conflicts with each other. Like, for example, in the night, you want to wake up early in the morning, be fresh, do yoga in the Brahmamurta time. In the morning, you have another desire which says, no, I want to sleep for 1 more hour. These two are self-conflicting desires. Are you all understanding? Second is self-contradictory desires. Please understand this carefully. The next that we are seeing is self-contradictory desire, meaning in same sentence that we have, you carry two different desires, which it's like opposite to each other, contradictory to each other. That is why in the same sentence, contradicting each other, if there is a desire where in the same sentence you're giving energy to two opposite directions, that is called as self-contradictory desires. For example, like you don't want to be poor. That is self-contradictory desire. Hope all of you are clear with it. Now let's move to the next one. So the next one is self-complicating desire. This is pretty simple. So self-complicating desire means you don't even know why you are doing what you are doing. You just complicate things. For example, if you talk about, let's say if you talk about a particular problem to your spouse now, it will be solved. But you think, why should I go talk? Why all the time I have to be there? Why all the time I have to go and talk? If my spouse wants, let her come and talk to me. If he wants, let him come and talk to me. You complicate so much. Simple things. Like for example, you need to wake up in the morning. You forget to set your alarm, you miss it. So all you need to do is just set your alarm, you'll be up. But what you do, you say, oh my God, I have been struggling to get up in the morning. I'm not able to get up in the morning. It's so difficult to get up in the morning. It is impossible for me to get up early in the morning. That is self-complicating desires. You want to get up in the morning. All you need to do is just set an alarm and get up. But what you do, you complicate it so much. You make it so sound like it's a Herculean task to get up in the morning. And that complicating desire is what you'll empower. So finally, what you'll do, it's such a struggle to get up in the morning. Right? Are you all understanding this? Are you all relating with this? Now, let's all get into this exercise. Right? So now we'll show you all the exact steps you're going to write down. You're going to write down 3 things. Okay, let's go step by step. Step number 1. I request every one of you to write down, please write down all the desires you have related to money in 3 forms. Earning money. I want to earn $1 million. I want to earn stable money. I want to earn 2 times more. I want to earn whatever. So all the desires related to wealth which you have pertain to earning aspect. Write them down. Next is spending money. If you may have a desire that how much ever I spend money, even if I spend $1 million, I should always have $2 million with me. That might be your desire. Something like that. Like I want to buy a house. I want to become a Sarvagipita Karta. I want to build a temple. I want to donate it to charity. I want to donate it for Gurukul. I want to donate it for Nithyananda. You may have different desires related to spending your money. List them down. The third is saving money. For example, you may say, no matter how much I spend, I should always have $1 million in my bank stably. I should always have this much amount for my serving a Pitadishwar. So, all the desires you have related to saving, write it down. So, first step only you're all going to do. Just, we will take the next 5 minutes to write them down. Please start. Now, write down for each of these desires. Identify if you have any conflicts or contradictions or complications and start clearly describing. Make a list of conflicts. See, first clearly understand. In each of these desires that you have written, identify the conflicts that you have, contradictions that you have, complications that you have, and clearly describe it. And once you're done with that, make a list of conflict-free, contradiction-free, complication-free desires you have in all the aspects of it. Hope all of you have written now. You're understanding this, whatever you have written. I request all of you to share. Each of you can share with us how each of you have understood what you have written and what each of you have clicked with. Please go ahead and share. Each of you can share. Go ahead and please share it. Post it in the chat. What each of you understood as you were writing down. See, please understand, it is very important the moment you start identifying, recognizing those incompletions, those desires in you, which is contradictory, complicating, and conflicting. After that, it is only a matter of your decision. You just need to be aware and align your desires back. Consciously create the right intentions and desires in your inner space, and you will simply start seeing how that will start manifesting as reality, especially today when the doors of Vaikuntha is going to open for us and we're going to have the darshan of Venkateshwara. So this is the best time for all of us. So now it is time for all of us to manifest some powers. Let us all get ready to enter into the power manifestation. So today we're going to be manifesting and playing with the powers of Anima, Mahima, and all the beautifully the Acharya was explaining in the previous session, right? Anima and all these Ashtamaha Shaktis are the powers which reiterate our ability to play with the ups and downs, the so-called ups and downs of life. Right now, wealth comes and goes like an up and down in your life, isn't it? You will feel like suddenly you feel like you have money, and the moment money comes, you feel like it just leaves your hand and goes. So, this ups and downs in life, our ability to handle it, is directly related to this power. When you start playing, when you know, a physical height or a physical height of an object, you can manifest, alter it at your will, then any up and down in life, you will be able to digest it and handle it with strength. And that will give you the courage, the ability to digest any up or down in life. So that is what all of us are going to be manifesting. So I request all of you here, every one of you that are there with us, pick one object. Take any object. If you have some gold ring, gold bangle, that's preferable, because when you manifest it as that, it becomes you experience more and more completion with them. So it's not any particular significance, but you just become more and more complete with that manifestation. So I request all the participants to pick up any object of your will, of your choice. Please go ahead. Please go ahead and pick up any object of your choice. Please post here how many of you, what objects are you picking up? Please post in the chat. So now we are going to be manifesting this power where you are going to be having the object in front of you. And remember, listen to this very carefully. All you need to know is all the ups and downs, the physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs in life is not you. You are just the stage in which they happen. So your up or down in wealth is not going to decide whether you are rich or poor. Your inner space is going to decide whether you're rich or poor. So remember this powerful cognition and start manifesting this power of Anima and Mahima. So keep the object in front of you. Decide whether it can be any object of your choice. You can decide to choose bangle, you can decide to choose a ring, you can decide to choose a cap, you can decide to choose anything. It's preferable if you can have some gold or something which you value. So when you know that object in front of you is, you are able to alter it so much, the importance of its up in life will just leave you in a space. So please take a few minutes. I request all of you to keep a gold bangle, coin, ring, anything of your choice. Even if you don't want to keep it, it's fine. It's not a must. Yes, please place that in front of you. Yes. So now, the power of will, using your Ichha Shakti, declare consciously to Paramashiva, declare to Swamiji, you are now going to move the object in front of you just through your will, your conscious decision to manifest. So please go ahead. I request all of you to do this. Start chanting the Mahavakya. Bring your complete awareness.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda. Your fears, incompletions, insecurities, nothing is needed for you to exist. Paramashiva alone is enough for you to live absolutely, blissfully, celebrating, fulfilled, complete, intensely. MahaParamashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Param. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let our biology become one with Paramashiva's biology. Let macrocosm we carry become one with microcosm. Let the microcosm we carry become one with macrocosm of Paramashiva. Let our organism become one with Paramashiva's organism. Let Paramashiva's organism become one with our organism. Let oneness become living existence of all of the Mahavagya. Do it intensely. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda
Now, please relax and
Paramashivoham.
start checking the size and posting here how many of you have manifested.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
All of you can share. How many of you manifested? Wow, Ma Brahmanyana increased the height of the ring by 2 millimeters. And Eleanor Mayer, I took a 2-centimeter pill, did not increase height, but I had the feeling that I was stretched inside most intensely. Eleanor Mayer, sit, connect with Swamiji. Understand the key to power manifestation is strong feeling connection with Swamiji. So sit and intensely connect, chant Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, we're going to be moving to the next segment.
Inhale and exhale.
So far, we have understood the techniques of wealth manifestation. How do we manifest wealth? What are the powerful cognitions on wealth? How do we create wealth as a reality? Now, in the next part of it, we are going to be understanding some of the common questions that we have on wealth and some of the most important, some of the most uncommon answers to the common questions that we have on wealth. Let us all now enter into the next segment. Let us all listen to the beautiful revelations from Swamiji on wealth, the deeper understandings and revelations from him. So all of you that are there, many of you might have had so many questions on what is wealth, and not just what is wealth, but our ideas about wealth, our ideas about poverty, our ideas about life, how it impacts wealth. We might have had a very gross level understanding on what is wealth, how do we manifest wealth. But the subtle dimensions of wealth, like what you believe about wealth, is what is going to decide whether you will manifest wealth at all or not. What you believe about life has a huge impact on what you believe on wealth. And most importantly, your ideas, your beliefs in poverty has a much more impact on wealth. Now, please understand, all of these play a major role on you, your life, you connecting to your consciousness, and you manifesting wealth. Did you all know that poverty is actually not accepted in Hinduism? Understand, this is the most sensitive statement that can be made to anybody who is struggling with poverty, because all society gives you so much of sympathy, cajoling. When you are in poverty, society makes you start sympathizing with you, but understand that sympathy never helps you, leads you anywhere to get out of that poverty. But here, Hinduism does not just say poverty is not accepted. Hinduism gives you the straight technique to get out of poverty, to simply walk out of poverty. Here we have Swamiji, who's revealing to all of us the straight, beautiful technique on how you can actually simply drop poverty and enter into wealth manifestation. The wealth consciousness, the rich inner space, the science of how the rich inner space can be manifested. So now we are going to be watching the video. And before we enter into the video itself, I request everyone here to post. So far, actually, I'm seeing a small set of you that are intensely participating. And I also see that many of you are watching, like you're watching the live stream. But I do not see all of your participation yet. Have all of you participate. Please post so far what has your understandings been. What are the clicks that you got? And what has your understanding been? Because that would really help us also to understand and help you out if you need any further assistance in it, any further help in it, and also to achieve more and more deeper, powerful cognitions. I request everyone, please take a few minutes now and post in the live chat section. If you're not able to see where the live chat is, just scroll down below our video. You will see the comment section. So just post your comments over there. Just go and post. If you're not yet a member, we really highly recommend that you join us and become a member. And you will be able to post in your booms, prayers, everything here in the comment section when the darshan starts. And you can receive blessings for your booms. So we really suggest and recommend that you become a member. Now, I request every one of you that are here live watching us, please take a moment to share with us what did you understand so far. It's very important if you want to become a wealth magnet. See, Swamiji very powerfully shares, anything you intend to become, the energy center for it, you become a magnetic energy center for it. You become a magnet. Now, consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months. See, you did the power manifestation just now. Some of you had manifested it. I request everyone to listen to this clearly, carefully. Consciously take the decision what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the dimension of wealth. Ensure that there are no conflicts, contradictions, complications in this intention. In next 3 months, what do you want to manifest? Write clearly what is your intention. What is it that you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the field of wealth? See, when I say wealth, whatever you think of as wealth. I see many of you Zoom participants are also there. Nithyananda, welcome to each of you. See, sometimes you may think more than money, currency, some person as a wealth in your life, or some situation as well for your life. Being active as a wealth. And whatever you consider as a wealth for you, even extraordinary power can be a wealth sometimes. Whatever you want to manifest, attract in the next 3 months. Pen them down very clearly. Are all of us understanding so far? Are you all with me? Please post. Great. I'm also I'm seeing Roya. See, Rodriguez actually catches on to get out of poverty right now. Rodriguez, that sentence is the reason you're in poverty. Because when you say the sentence, I want to get rid of poverty, we just learned and understood, right? About contradictory desires, complicating desires, conflicting desires. This sentence is contradictory desire. Because you're giving power to the word poverty. You're saying, I want to get out of poverty right now. But in that sentence, you're visualizing poverty. Then that is strengthening the spark which is creating poverty inside you. Then you're becoming a magnet for poverty. Change it. Create a positive visualization. Visualize. Write your desire as, I want to become extremely wealthy. Actually, you have posted, right? The second sentence, I want to manifest my business and start being successful. That is the right way to constantly reiterate yourself. So what happens is you're constantly again and again bringing yourself back to the visualization that you are manifesting the wealth. Are you catching it here? And the most important thing here is the visualization should be very clear. So now write down, all of you do this step in the next 3 months. Write very clearly what you want to manifest in the dimension of wealth. It should be like a clear thing, clear description. You can even put the dates, you can put the currency, you like, for example, you have some goals with your relationship, you feel your relationship is your wealth, put that down, write that down clearly, and have all these ready with you, because when we enter into the darshan, just sitting in the darshan and having Bhagwan's blessing, immensely you'll see your life will be transformed. It'll be like extraordinary, right? So now let's listen to Swamiji. We are going to be listening to a very important question answer segment where Swamiji is going to be answering, giving uncommon answers to common questions. So now let's listen to from Swamiji.
A look, a word, a touch. Power of initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership, and
First question. Why are some people always struggling with money? Others, it seems effortless.
Please understand, if you are struggling with money, you are enjoying the struggle. You are not interested in manifesting. Please at least understand you are enjoying the struggle. You will feel abundance with your struggles. Oh, I want struggles and I have enough, let me enjoy it. At least feel abundance. You want struggles, 2000 struggles around you, and you have 2500 struggles. Enjoy them. Please understand, there is no such thing as struggling with money. If you want to have struggles, you will have struggles. If you want to have money, you will have money. The people who have struggles, they want to have struggles, so they are having it. People who want to have money, they want to have money, they are having it. So, decide, you want to have struggles or you want to have money, you will have it. That clarity should come to your biomemory and muscle memory. You will have what you want. Next.
Or have something you don't want now. Does it mean you actually wanted it? Why would we want something that isn't good for us, like poverty, poor health, unhappy relationships, etc.?
Please understand, in each of this, you have your vested interests. Many times, you visualize in poverty, you are free from all responsibility. You just want to be free from all responsibilities and commitment. Then you constantly visualize, entertain, cherish the poor life. When it actually lands on you, you say, no, this is not what I wanted. Without knowing what is going to come, you cherish, visualize, entertain a thought current. After you attract that, you think, oh God, I think I missed it. Please understand, universe is intelligent and compassionate. It gives you only what you ask for, never anything else. And if you have manifested poor health, unhappy relationship, poverty, look in why you manifested. Why you manifested. And dig it out from your muscle memory and biomemory, the root patterns. Why you manifested poor health, poverty, unhappy relationships, and you will understand you always manifested only what you wanted, knowingly or unknowingly. Next.
If I think of myself as a good person and spiritual seeker, but I feel challenged or struggle to make my financial and abundance goals come into reality, what does this mean about me and my connection with the source?
You are not a spiritual seeker. You are just sick and broke. Please understand. The question, I have to read out the question once more. If I think myself as a good person and spiritual seeker, but I feel challenged or struggle to make my financial and abundance goals come into reality, what does this mean about me and my connection with the source? You are not seeker, you are just sick and broke. Because you don't have wealth, you are trying to console yourself saying you are spiritual. You just want to satisfy, console yourself, say, no, I may not have that, but I have this. You not having that does not mean you have this. Sometimes people who have this may not have that. That does not mean you not having that, you have this. Be very clear. Mahadeva may be wearing Rudraksha. That does not mean it doesn't have all the diamonds and gems. Please be informed properly. Do not try to console yourself by saying, I may not have spirituality. I may not have wealth, but I have spirituality. Because here nobody can challenge you. And everyone tries to console you. False consolations are what I call feeling stuck in life. False consolations is what I call feeling stuck in your life. At least this fellow who goes to honeymoon will find that night itself it is not she, it is he. But the fellows who are sitting with the false consolations, after marriage will not even be going for honeymoon. For a elongated period they will be thinking it is she. They may discover it during the cremation or burial. They spend their whole life with he, not she. Understand, if you think yourself as a good person and seeker, and you are challenged or struggling to make your financial abundance, if you are not able to make that into reality, be very clear. You are just living with false consolations. You are stuck. You just need a strong awakening. You just need to remember you are sick and broke, not seeker. Next.
Can you please give deeper insight into Goddess Lakshmi and how to connect with and experience her?
First thing, understand, do not connect with Goddess Lakshmi like an energy. No. Connect with her as a being, intelligent, living in Vaikuntha, and attends to your call the moment you remember her and request her or pray to her. Be very clear. Gods and goddesses are beings, independent intelligence. Connect with Goddess Lakshmi as a being who resides eternally in Vaikuntha, but who is constantly available for your prayers and requests, calls, just out of her sheer compassion. And do not worry about your past failures. I tried to call and it may not happen, did not happen, it happened off and all that. Forget about it. Now I am setting the right context and initiating all of you. Devi, respond to people who call you. And I am initiating all of you. Relate with her as a living, ever powerful, ever intelligent being, ever compassionate, ever showering being. relate with her from this context, simply she will respond to you. Simply she will shower you. And she herself will guide you even to clean up the mess you created in muscle memory and the mess you created in your biomemory. She will love to support you, to clean you up and shower you with wealth. Because she is independent intelligence. I tell you, relate, connect with gods and goddesses of Sanatana Hindu Dharma as beings. They may have a philosophical meaning, an ideology for which they are standing, but they are not just the ideology alone. Please listen. I may be standing for a dharma, but I am not dharma alone. I am an independent intelligence standing for that dharma. Lakshmi is an independent intelligence standing for wealth, the ideology of wealth. Don't reduce the Lakshmi to just some energy and concept. Hinduism is not just cultural identity. It is spiritual, religious, cultural, and more identity.
I keep hearing that giving back, doing seva, donating for charitable causes, all these things, if done from the right context, can increase your own abundance. Please explain exactly how this works. For example, how can giving away 1 crore actually make someone wealthier? Can you explain what is right versus wrong context to have when giving back?
Understand, giving 1 crore does not make somebody wealthier. Somebody who feels wealthy gives 1 crore. Understand, abundance is the confidence they have on themselves and their existence to manifest as much as they want, so they go on sharing, breathing out so that they can breathe in. They know they can breathe in, that is why they breathe out. If you are doubting, will I be able to breathe in and hold the breath inside, you will be dead. They breathe out because they know they can breathe in. They share because they know they can generate. They share because they know they can create. They share because they manifest. Understand? Giving 1 crore does not make you wealthier. Person who feels wealthier gives 1 crore. So, I first make wealthy people, then they give. Understand? I first make wealthy people, then they give. It is the... See, there are some truths existentially you feel. If you are 24 and you existentially feel you can build muscles, you can do it, you can do yoga. How? It is not just a belief, it is simply reality. Same way, I make people experience they can manifest wealth. Simply it's their existential reality. So they naturally share. Understand? I make people feel they can breathe in, so they breathe out. If you know you can breathe out, if you know you can breathe in, life floats as an ecstasy. That's it. Next question.
I want to make more money, but I'm always feeling pressed for time. How do I complete this conflict? I think I heard you say once.
No, you need to complete first with your boredom and tiredness. Feeling pressed for time means entertaining boredom and tiredness. Not otherwise. Not otherwise. Feeling pressed for time is entertaining boredom. So understand, complete with your boredom and tiredness, the feeling for pressed for time will disappear. Lack of time is one of the worst forms of poverty. What do you mean by lack of time? Having too many thoughts, not executing even one. Having too many thoughts, not executing even one, means a great bunch of. No, really, I have seen people. For every solution, they will find a problem. So, if you are feeling pressed for time, just complete with your tiredness and boredom. The problem will be solved. Next.
I feel that making money is hard or experience worry just thinking about it. Why do I feel this and how do I complete
Again,
this?
you just need to complete with all the lies society taught you, with all the false ideas you decided to pick up from society. Next.
What is inner awakening and Nithyananda and how does it help with abundance?
First, in the inner awakening, you are awakened to exist. In Nithyananda, the experience of God particle, the bio happens in you. Naturally, health, wealth, abundance, everything becomes side effect of your existence. Just side effect of your existence. Come and taste it. Then you will see how it not just helps, makes you abundant. Next.
What is the right context to have about money and wealth that will lead to enlightenment?
Understand, completely be established on the spiritual powerfulness and bioenergy awakening, Kundalini awakening. Live your life. Money will just be the side effect of you. That's all is the context you need to carry towards enlightenment. Don't say yes to money. Don't say no to money. Just don't respond to it. It will be there behind you because it is a matter. Understand? Don't say yes. Don't say no. It will simply follow you because it is a matter. Next.
What does creating the space in terms of abundance mean, and how exactly do you do it?
Understand, when your bioenergy is awakened, when the completion happened in your biomemory and muscle memory, anything you visualize, you attract people, space, situations to make that into reality. You know how to manifest it. and the space, the intelligence to create the space itself is intelligent enough to fulfill. I have a question from Montreal, Canada. Maria Talon. When does declaring and manifesting abundance is not good? For example, when does it become greed? Maria Talon. There's nothing called greed, please understand. There's nothing called greed. You need to work on your fear of constantly having good, bad, moral, immoral, socially accepted, non-accepted, these boundaries with which you are struggling. Actually, what you need to break is your fears when something will become greed, when it will be immoral. Please understand, I am not saying be immoral, be wrong. I am not saying try to have the whole world under you. No. All I am trying to tell you is, you actually have greedophobia. If I have to coin a new word. Without even having greed, phobia about greed. Understand, actually if you have greed, you need to work too much. Let us not even bother about that. That is not an actual problem you have. Actual problem you have is greedophobia. Attend to that. When really greed comes, I'll teach you, I'll appear in front of you and teach you how to go beyond it. No, really I'm telling you, when I am appearing in reality, ask the real problem questions. Now your real problem is greedophobia, not greed itself. So let's attend that. When you have greed as a real problem, don't worry, I'll be there to answer and guide you, help you. Without even having that problem, having greedophobia many times stops you living, flowering. I tell you, at least everyone who is sitting in front of me all over the world, I think now around more than 100 places in few thousand people, all of you only have greedophobia, not greed. Let's stop with that. Don't try to drill whether greed is good or bad, all that. You don't have that problem. Then why should you bother about it? All you have is greedophobia. Fear of greed. Break that. That's all you need. So have greed. Enjoy greed. It's okay. When that becomes a real problem, I'll tell you how to break.
The question is from London, Paduka Mandir. Ross, I want to come for inner awakening. Swamiji, can you do something please to take away my doubt or pattern that stops me from spending my savings as a pensioner so that I can come with the belief that money will come with ease. Ross Sivalani from
Ross,
London,
first
Paduka
thing,
Mandir.
inner awakening is not expense you will be doing. It will be the best investment you will be doing it on yourself. Actually, earlier I was giving the whole program free. Unfortunately, people don't open their heart unless they open their packet. No, really. Even now I am seeing whenever I give a free program, after the first session, 40% people are missing. Second day, only 30% people sit. If it's a 5-day, 6-day program, I have to be sitting all alone. That is when I decided, let me talk to people in their language. Even now, the whole inner awakening, whatever I teach, whole thing is available in the YouTube, in my channel freely. Paying for inner awakening itself is a religious action. That itself makes you matured to listen and receive. Now I saw it experientially. Unless you do that, you don't open up. I am seeing, now I am handling millions of people in last 12-13 years of my life. That is the reason I kept the money, and I tell you, never, when somebody has an intention, money will be a problem. And I am powerful enough to shower you with wealth the moment you have intention to be here to learn. I will not allow the money to be a black cage for your enlightenment. Understand? I am uttering these words with a lot of responsibility. And Rose, I tell you, you will have wealth just like that. You will be here to attend the inner awakening. I just wanted to ask one thing. How many of you just made the intention, simply money happened, time, everything happened, and you attended the inner awakening? Raise your hand. Just raise the hand. Rose, please look around. Look around, see the hands up. How many hands are up? All of them are Nithyananda's witnesses. All of them are witnesses for my power. So with these witnesses, I give you the commitment. Make the intention, you will be here. And I actually tell you, inside when you iron out, outside ironing out is my responsibility. You move small incompletions, I'll move planets for you to be here. It will be the best investment. You will be doing it on yourself. And I also tell you, make your intention, that's enough. You will see suddenly money flows, time flows, everything flows. All the obstacles are removed and you are here. My blessings.
My name is Dushyant.
Go ahead.
My question is, right now I think we have many mantras and tantras which have been floated across, like we have, I think, Kanaka Dhara Sotram, Kuber Mantra. I think there are many combinations of Sri Yantra, Kuber Mantra. So I just want to ask you this, that is there a simple way and an accurate and more effective way of, accumulating wealth through ritual process?
Yes. I can give you from my experience and from the Agama. Sri Yantra is the most easiest, very powerful. Get proper Sri Yantra anywhere available. It's called Sri Chakra. Anywhere available. Have it in your home and in your workplace. If you bring it, I can energize and give you also. Keep it. Whenever you find time, you don't have to chant any other mantra. Just gaze at it. It's a DNA of the cosmos. Even if you gaze at it, your brain will have the same electric signals of that same shape. Whenever your brain activates the electric signals in the same shape of Sri Yantra, you become complete, overflowing with energy. You attract all the best things in your life. Simple, straightforward, directly from Agama. Agama means Sadashiva. Sadashiva's teachings.
One last question from San Jose Center. Sendil Sankarappan. Sendil is asking, Nithyanandam Swamiji, I invest in stock, huge returns, but lately have been taking a beating. I thought I was being too greedy, but based on what you said, it may not be that greedy. Do I keep applying courage and hold on to my investment applying courage and will perseverance, or take some loss like some people are advising? Thanks a lot, Sendil.
Sendil, I want to tell you, you are taking a beating in stock not because of your greed, but because of the Wall Street's greed. Understand? It's a very clear, a very scientific method of exploiting people's desire to have money. See, the whole stock business is nothing but very systematically exploiting the collective desire to have money. Nothing else. So I tell you, that business, the only thing you need is not just courage, it will be like a you should not be afraid to break any of the so-called values. See, it's like when somebody wants to enter into politics, his dharma becomes different. He cannot be having certain dharmas which we have in our normal day-to-day life. His dharma is different. Same way, when you want to enter into this stock field, you should know how to play with others' desires, how to play with the greed of the Wall Street. And you should not hold on to your values which usually you will follow in other places. Say, for example, you have this big value of non-violence. You should not have that when you are investing in the stocks. That will not work. There the dharma is different. There the Vaishya dharma is different. So two things I'll personally give you two advice. One, have courage. Second, give up non-violence when it comes to Vaishya dharma. These two will take care of you. And I know this is what exactly is your pattern. Have dharma of non-violence in life, but not where you are doing the Vaishya dharma. I'll tell you a small story. It actually happened. I read it in the Facebook. I was shocked that who put this in the Facebook, because this actually happened in my life. My grandmother, I just enjoyed my life with her. She's such a sweet person. One day morning, in the street, people in villages, Indian villages, in the street, they sell curd, buttermilk, the spinach, all that. So, the old lady comes selling the spinach. Kattu ettana, kattu orana, kattu rendana, like this, they will call. Means one pack is 1 ana, one pack is 2 ana, like that they have. So, she was shouting in the street, saying 1 pack 1 ana, 1 pack 1 ana, come, come. My grandmother went and she was bargaining with that lady to make it into half ana. Half ana, 1 ana is I think 16.5 paise or something like that. Or anyhow, in those days, ana was the way, not paise, ana. So 1 ana was the price that lady was telling. My grandmother asked, no, give me for half ana. She negotiated, finally brought it to half ana and bought 8 packs. So she saved 4 annas. When my grandmother slowly asked, hey, did you have your breakfast? Morning. She said, no, only after going back I have to cook and eat. She said, wait. I ran into the house, brought full plate of idli, chutney, full breakfast, which must be at least 10 anna worth, and gave it to her. And that lady ate, and she gave water also. She took care of everything. And that lady ate and got very happy, and then she went with her remaining thing. And then I asked my grandmother, you saved 4 anna in the business, but you gave away 10 anna. She said in Tamil beautifully, Dharmattala vyabaram paaka kudadra, vyabarattala dharmam paaka kudadra. I'll translate. In dharma, no business. In business, no dharma. She said, Vyabharattala dharmam paaka kudadra, dharmattala vyabaram paaka kudadra. In dharma, no business. In business, no dharma. Senthil, your problem is you are bringing your non-violence into your business. You should not. You should become just like a Wall Street fellows. Only then you will be successful in that. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyanandam. Yes. There is such a powerful revelation from Swamiji. The question and answer segment. How many of you got clicks? I request all of you to share with me. Share with us now. What are the clicks that you got? Ma Sylvie, Ma Bhakti Vasyananda, and Lawson, how. I request everyone share with us what are the clicks you got. Each of you can let us know. Such a powerful revelation that Swamiji revealed on wealth, our understandings about wealth, and most importantly, the common misconceptions that we carry about wealth. So please share with us. All of you can let us know. Actually, when we start understanding this, how so many of our common misconceptions that we carry around wealth will just simply become redundant. And you will see how it will just manifest as amazing, powerful cognitions and amazing manifestations of wealth in your life. I request all the participants that are viewing us right now, all of you that are watching us right now, please let us know. Very shortly, we are going to be having darshan starting. So we request all the participants. Ideas that we have about wealth, all the common thought processes, all the common thought currents, conceptions that we carry about wealth. Most important for us to understand is that wealth, the manifestation of wealth, is directly impacted by our understandings about wealth, our cognitions about wealth. So if you cognize wealth as something like, you have for it, it's not easy, you don't get it, all of this, it is very difficult, it will be very difficult for you to manifest it. But if you cognize wealth with the right understandings and powerful cognitions, it will just be at your fingertips for you to manifest it. So please understand, this is a supremely powerful and amazing revelation by Swamiji for all of us. But many of us might still think wealth as different understandings that we carry. Wealth as something, wealth is money, wealth is time. But what is the ultimate wealth? What is the ultimate one needs in life? Amount of impact that money might have in your life, no matter what amount of impact relationships might have in your life, but the ultimate wealth that you can always garner in life is Guru. The great Guru. Swamiji very beautifully tell, if you hold on to Guru and leave something for the Guru, you will get Guru and you will get what you left for, both. If you hold on something else and leave the Guru, you will neither get Guru, you will not get what you went out. Rare or some simple line that is told, this is a cosmic secret, this is the law of the cosmos. Paramashiva very beautifully describes the importance of Guru. He says, Naguror adhikam, nothing greater than the Guru. The ultimate life, the ultimate grace. That is why Shankaracharya very beautifully sings, Shariram surupam tatha va kalatram yasascharu chitram dhanam merutulyam manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme tatha kim tatha kim tatha kim tatha kim. He very beautifully says, no matter how beautiful you are, how even if your wealth is as enormous and stable as Mount Meru, your knowledge as vast as ocean, if you do not have Guru, Of what use is all of this? Of what use, what use? Tathakim, tathakim. He says Guru is so important in our life. Even if you have all the wealth, even if you have all the health, knowledge, benefits, relationships, everything, the ultimate wealth that one can garner in life is. So, Guru's grace is very, very important. It is so powerful, so important in our life. It directly benefits you, it has direct impact on how we see, understand this life. So now we're going to do a quick internalization exercise for what we had learned. And are you all ready for this? We're going to go through the intra exercise. And we're also going to do a meditation. See, understand, having too many thoughts and not executing even one means a great bunch of confusion. Lack of time is one of the worst forms of poverty. Now we are going to do a quick step where let us pen down the incidents where we have entertained boredom or tiredness in your life. Please pen down all the incidents where you have entertained boredom or tiredness in life. I request everybody to take a few minutes. Please pen down. Now, the second step that you need to do is decide to come out of this feeling of external poverty and being pressed for time. Just decide to complete with your tiredness and boredom. Ready? Please do it, because we are now very shortly going to be moving to the next segment. I request everybody to pen this down. 2 minutes. Write this down. Your inner space, your thought currents, when you dissect it, when you start understanding that, manifesting wealth will become so much more easier for you, because your inner space will become extremely powerful to attract, like a magnet to attract wealth. If you all have finished with this step, please let us know. Please put it in the chat if you're done with this step. Decide to come out of this external poverty. Make a declaration now. You can post this declaration. Now, with this decision, with this declaration that each of you have made, we are now going to be entering into the next step. We are going to actually be, we are going to lead you to the next step where you are going to understand about the ultimate wealth. What is the ultimate wealth? Who is the ultimate wealth? And how can we achieve it? This is what we're going to be learning in the next session. So let's all now enter into that segment.
Even if you have thousands of doubt about integrity and authenticity, stand with it. Guru's grace will always be with you. Krishna's grace also was with Pandavas because of their quality. Otherwise, Krishna was no way biased. It was the quality they had. So I tell you, carry the integrity and authenticity, responsibility and enriching. You will always have Guru's grace on you. Guru will be on your side. Paramashiva's message from Kailasa. The deep Ananda Spurana of Paramashiva means his ecstatic inhaling and exhaling, reaching to planet Earth is Guru, his own extension, his own amsa, his own manifestation, his own incarnation. Understand? Ananda Spurana of Paramashiva is inhaling and exhaling his prana pana vyanodana samana movements, his breathing space reach to the whole humanity is Guru, is his incarnation happening on planet Earth. His very space manifesting here on the planet Earth is Sri Kailasa. The way he wants to grace the planet Earth, humanity, each one of your life, he demonstrates his compassion by happening as Guru, manifesting himself as incarnation and entering your life. Understand? Recognizing
Paramashiva himself is entering in your life as Guru is the most blessed thing you can achieve, the greatest achievement on planet Earth. Understand? Any award, reward, anything, he himself manifesting in your life as Guru is the most blessed, beautiful, greatest happening and greatest achievement for you in your life. Any other reward, achievement, wealth, position, power, career, social power or political power or economical power, resources, relationships, everything else is second priority. He himself entering in your life as Guru and you recognizing that he himself has happened as Guru. Understand? Power, enlightenment, knowledge, extreme strength. Power, enlightenment, knowledge, extreme strength. All these great happenings, all these ultimate happenings, all these beautiful happenings, knowledge, enlightenment, power, all these auspicious, great, beautiful things happening is the side effect of his breathing space manifesting in planet Earth. Understand? He himself breathing is Ananda Spurana. Please understand, life is continuously happening in front of you. Life is continuously happening every moment. Just see, inside you is a subtle sweetness of excitement or a subtle shivering of anxiety. Look in, life is Kala Bhairava. Every moment, you standing in your office, you standing in your house, you standing and doing your job, your everything, whether the child, your own kid standing in front of you and smiling, or your spouse standing in front of you shouting, your boss standing in front of you and screaming, or the beggar in the street standing in front of you and begging, or your master standing in front of you and blessing, everything is life standing in front of you. How you feel every moment? Do you feel the subtle sweetness of excitement or shivering due to anxiety? See if there is an anxiety and subtle shiver inside you, you are carrying incompletion.
when you are carrying incompletion, every action, every thought, everything will only be leading into more and more incompletion. Understand? When you carry the space of completion, completion uses you. When completion uses you, you radiate Kundalini Shakti. You just have the extraordinary energy. Your Kundalini can be activated and alive only in two ways. One, by you doing completion and reaching the space. Another one, by the grace of the Guru. Like how the light of the sun, moon also shines. Disciple also of the Guru. Understand? The good news is you can use the Guru's light to radiate and establish yourself in completion, in the space of completion.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Feeling connection with the Guru, experiencing oneness with the Guru is the most powerful, blessed, most powerful happening can happen from this cosmos to you. Listen to this word. Paramashivoham. Ultimate blessing. Ultimate blessing in the life is feeling connection with the Guru. The sincere feeling connection with the Guru. I tell you. I'll expand step by step. Why, how, what? Listen. Because my intense feeling connection with my Guru is influence, impact, intensity on my even the worst persecutions, assassination attempts, character assassination, lawfare, if nothing could touch my inner space or make me shiver. Listen. The attacks on me is factual, but my Guru's grace and my feeling connection with my Guru kept me so life positive. I did not get deluded even in one level. Understand? I did not get collapsed. That's the first success. Second, and listen, this is the most important. I did not get into war with them. Because even if I get into war with them, even if I win, I would have wasted my life. My life's purpose would have been failed. I can't afford that.
I have to deliver. The greatest news is, listen, my feeling connection and my strength of oneness with my Guru has only become stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and strongest. Never ever questioned or doubted the protection of Paramashiva or Mahakala Bhairava or my Guru on me. That is the greatest news. Worst thing in the life which can happen to any human being, Guru Shaba, Guru Droha, is not Guru getting incomplete with you, you getting incomplete with the Guru. Guru not with you. Not that Guru getting incomplete with you and cursing you, no. You getting incomplete with Guru and moving out. That is the worst Guru Shapa. Understand this. Not that Guru getting incomplete with you and cursing. You getting incomplete with Guru and moving out is the worst Guru Shapa. Guru Droha. I tell you, the greatest blessing is beyond all these attacks. All these attacks are facts. Beyond all these attacks, my feeling connection, my intensity, my intimacy, my strong oneness with my Guru, my sincerity, Shraddha towards my Guru, all this was only getting more and more intense and higher frequency. Never even for a second any doubt wedge got inserted between me and my Guru. Somebody has asked me, there's one more question. What is it that is really working for the seeker? Is